Hey, what's going on, folks? Coming to y'all from my YouTube channel, True Greatness. Definitely view, subscribe, comment, check out my other videos, check out this video as well. Um, and definitely anyone who's on Instagram, if you want to see the full video, go to my YouTube channel, True Greatness. And just in general, check out my YouTube channel, True Greatness. So I just want to talk about when we get through uh, this coronavirus, because it will pass. And I just have faith that things will get back to quote unquote normal. But I think it's so important the response that we have after that. It's a lot of just connecting in different ways right now, and just finding different ways to connect and still stay in contact with one another, and that's something that we can't lose. And just the caring for one another, the doing what you can do to help somebody else. And that is something that has to continue. That is something that can't be lost once we get through this coronavirus, because I believe and I have faith that that will happen. And it's so important that right now is helping your fellow man, mankind, men and women, excuse me, and just doing even in unique ways to help one another. Whether that's an encouraging word, whether that's financially, whether that's picking something up for somebody, whether that's just taking food to people's homes. All those that togetherness that we have right now, that unity to say, I want to help somebody else. And when we get through this, time when we will no longer have this pandemic going on, we can't lose that sense of humanity for one another. That I'm going to help my fellow man in the best way that I can, a fellow person in the best way that I can. And individually, we all know how we can help somebody else, how you can help the next person, and that is something that's so important. To stay in that mindset is not about me, myself, and I, but it's about what can I do for somebody else. Yes, take care of self in the sense of, in order to help somebody else, you got to be, able to take care of yourself as well, no question. And taking care of those around you. But it's just that focus, that feeling, that desire to say, you know what, it's about others as well. It's not just about me. Because you hear so much of that going on right now, and people trying to figure out, how can I help this other person? How can I help my fellow person? And just the genuine, I'm not doing it for recognition of me or anything like that, but somebody's in need, and if I can help them, I'm going to help them. So that feeling, that desire, that action, when we get through this coronavirus, shouldn't stop. So I think that's something that is so huge in the midst of this. And then also just kindness, loving, and just treating people with respect. Like that stuff that you see so much of, for the most part. Obviously you have pockets of other stuff, but generally you see a lot of people just treating each other with love, treating each other with respect, wanting the best for somebody else. And that shouldn't stop. That let's say lifestyle, that way of life, shouldn't stop for all of us, because if we treated each other consistently with respect and love, man, this will be, quite a great place. And right now, clearly, it can be done, because you're seeing it now. So that shouldn't stop at all, as we get through this, and just continuing to just be there for one another, and just showing that love to one another. So I think these are things that have been really sticking out, have been really, um, prevalent during this time, and just the way that we're using technology to connect to one another, and just kind of handle everyday life in certain aspects, and in the way technology was intended for. So it's that idea of like not letting life hustle and bustle, if you would say, overtake us so much that we forget connecting to one another. Um, you know what I mean? And that is something that you know is going to be as important as well. You know, right now, and obviously when we get through this situation, through this pandemic, because like I said, we will definitely get through this. So those are some things that stick out to me, things that I feel like um, I see now going on, and I don't want that to be lost um, once we get through this. And no question, my prayers and thoughts out to those who have been affected by this, personally or family. Um, but no, can get through this, and like I said, we will all get through this, no question. So, again, coming to y'all from my YouTube channel, True Greatness. Definitely subscribe, view, comment. Let me know what y'all think. Share this video, check out my other videos, and let me know what's on y'all mind. All right, God bless.